Thanks so much for joining me today, Michelle King with Michelle King Coaching and the Magicking Center for strong, sexy sovereigns navigating transition, reinventing themselves, and really wanting to align in the truth of who they are and experience the enrichment and wholeness of well-being. I appreciate you being here, and I do appreciate all of you who shared your feedback, your experiences, and your questions with the last Soul Immersion Masterclass. I thought about doing a part 2 and a part 3, and then I just decided, you know what, this feels more like a series. So I'm now calling it a Soul Immersion Masterclass series. And next up, I would like to share with you on July 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the value of relationships, in particular, conscious uncoupling. And I'd like to share with you the elements of processing or navigating a conscious uncoupling, whether that's in love or your relationship with home. Like if you're making some sort of transition from old to new, there's this bridge to be able to integrate your human and spiritual nature and know that you're up-leveling in alignment with your truth, in alignment with the quality of your soul that's inviting you to experience, greater standards of care, of love, of joy, of fulfillment, of well-being, really. So this relationship with yourself and the uncoupling of, old paradigms, old thoughts, old experiences that no longer are invited into this new world, this new landscape, this new territory, which, can be scary and turbulent and, bring up insecurities and fears. And when we understand the process, when we as humans have, understanding, so it's like, you have these tools within you, but how do you use them? And that's really where the liberation in the personal power comes from. When you know how to resource these tools and principles to help you navigate transformation, advance, upgrade, spiritual awakening, this evolutionary process of growth and really integration of whole being, then you, in a way, reclaim and remember who you really are. And this is all encompassing this kind of year's theme of you are the source of your love, power, and truth. This is that, sovereign triad that is part of the Mastery and Magicking programs I offer. And you can check that out at themagickingcenter.com. But again, I'm really excited to share this as I am currently navigating a conscious uncoupling in love, and we'll be offering, tools and resources and tips in this masterclass. But again, it applies to anything that you may be navigating where you're noticing a major transition or an upgrade, and you have been consciously welcoming a greater quality of life. So it's really precious and honorable to be able to have these kinds of experiences, to be able to partner with the people in your life, or money or business or your body and so forth, your home, whatever that is for you at this time, to be able to partner with that, to be able to understand the purpose in your life and what you can learn from these experiences, and apply these elements of fire, which is spirit, air, which is mind, water, which is feelings and emotions, and earth, which is the physical, the body, in these 3D or relationships in our life, to integrate, which is either the last element of the sovereign, who is able to consciously and deliberately implement and apply these elements to navigate the spiritual path. So all this and more coming up, and throughout the weeks here leading up to the event on July 28th, I will be sharing some mastery and magicking tips for you, and hopefully supporting you on your unique journey and realization that you are the source of your love, power, and truth. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at mkingcoaching@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you on the 28th. Thanks again for joining me today.